Greetings, Virgo, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're doing well, and let's see what the cards has as the theme of the reading today. And to my new viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe. And thank you so much, Spirit Guides, for overseeing this reading for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. And this is the theme for today. The swan. Wow. Well, the swans, they mate for life. They're very spirit-oriented, these spirit birds. And I had the experience when I used to walk around a pond and there was a single swan that maybe had lost his mate because this was in a park. And this swan was very... it seemed troubled and upset because it had lost its mate. And that is just coming to me when I see these swans. But the number 45 could be important. You could be a 45 and looking for your soulmate, because what's coming is the goddess of the water. This could be coming as you spend time around a body of water, maybe canoeing, maybe taking time just to receive from the sky. This goddess of the water and the swan, they both have to do with water. So that's a very interesting opening for the reading for Virgo. So Spirit Guides, let's jump right in with the tarot cards and see what it is that my Virgo needs to know today, right now. Wow, well, what comes out is these cards, we'll take them. Well, you start off as the Four of Cups in a time of meditation, reflection, feeling like you're overseeing your emotions right now and feeling closed off, not really receptive to feeling like you want to get involved. Maybe you're feeling disappointed as you look back over your relationships, and you need just to meditate and see, well, what do I want now? Because in the typical tarot, it's the Three of Cups. This figure is looking at these cups in a very closed off way. But the Spirit is offering a new cup. Is coming in and is saying, maybe you should take that. Because it could bring in an offer of a marriage, of a new commitment, or a new way of looking at yourself, a new belief system. But you're looking at things from a spiritual perspective about love now, about how you understand what this true swan, the swan energy is, and what that partnership really means, because you're getting that information from the goddess of the water. Maybe you are swimming in a body of water and you're getting these hearing messages from the water itself. I grew up in Alabama on a lake, and I would swim and hear just the earth itself speaking. That could be coming to you because you're working hard at the foundation. You've been very resilient about this love that is challenged by a commitment. Looking over your feelings, looking over where you are to this point with love, with partnership. And you've been feeling you've been keeping on. Maybe you've been very wounded by the relationships in your life because you haven't been able to make a commitment, really stay firm. You haven't listened to higher power. You haven't been able to receive the guidance from an authority. You haven't wanted to do it by a book, by the way the culture or tradition wants to. And you've been resilient in your own way, though. Let's see what that's about. For my Virgo, you were involved in the recent past with this feminine energy, male or female, genders are fluid, but with vibrancy, somebody who had a lot of energy, very charismatic, very sexual, very attractive energy. And you were vibrating from that. Maybe this was evoking the goddess of the water. Something about that energy of receiving Instead of just having to go after things and fight for things in battle, you coming into a more, in the recent past, receptive energy, receiving passion, receiving insights, going after that. Because temperance is at the crown. You're going through an alchemical process of healing, of blending, of alchemizing, of taking your lead, those depressive energies, those negative ways you think about yourself and others, and you're going through the fire, you're going through dissolving, you're distilling, you're calcinating. You're doing these processes on yourself through healing to become something different. And it's very competitive how you feel right now. You feel like you're dealing with a lot of competition, even though you've had to be very resilient. And it's coming with arguments, quarrels, fighting, maybe physical energy, or maybe you feel this cooped up sexual energy because of this vibrancy. And you've been trying to balance that and heal that. But there is a way of thinking about the situation with deception, with trickery, with maybe a manipulative energy, a narcissistic energy to try to get your way, to get people to do what you want for them. And you could be looking at this offering, this love offering or some new opportunity, but you're looking at it in a kind of sneaky way, like lies, cheats, and steals from this situation. Maybe you're trying to deceive the competition. Have a new strategy. Try to use your mental ability, because this is a card of the negative polarity of Aquarius. So this is, Aquarius goes out with that intelligent, quick thinking toward humanity, and maybe sees the self as just the leader of what is good for the humanity. But this is saying, well, I'm going to do what's right for me. I'm going to maybe use the strategy to get the upper hand, to be diplomatic in it, because generosity is coming from your environment. Maybe you've recently been given a gift, a monetary gift, and that is came because of some deception that you had verbally with people. Maybe you had a lot of ability to do that to the competition. That was the way you felt like you could deal with the competition, is to be tricky, use your intelligence. And now there's generosity in your environment, an equal give and flow, an equal balance, that you've worked hard and now you're getting the rewards. Because your hope and fear is that whatever this, that you're meditating on, this hope in a relationship to move forward, to get out of boredom and apathy, is causing sorrow. You're revisiting, like in a deja vu. Oh my God, is this going to happen again? This severance is this breakup in a relationship caused by a third party, a triangle, a love triangle, that I haven't been able to work with a Hierophant to get clear about what my commitment is to myself and to my higher self. And that is bringing sorrow that has to be looked at, because it's in the hope and fear that this will come out of the situation you're thinking about. And defeat is the advice. Well, this is a difficult situation you're in with this sorrow, because the advice is to see that you've been battling whatever this sorrow is, this heartache, this grief, this feeling of betrayed, a feeling that someone interfered in a relationship of love and brought this defeat to you. Maybe there was competition in love right here, and you thought the environment was being very generous, but it was really bringing in sorrow that you had to try to battle off and fight. This card connects to a sense of victim and victimization, of feeling like winner takes all, my way or the highway. And that could have come up in this relationship by having an affair, because the Queen of Wands also often is connected to that sexual energy, a love affair based on passion. And you maybe have tried to deceive yourself about this relationship, even though the environment has been very generous and abundant, gift-giving, balanced, reciprocal. You're feeling that sorrow, this grief, but in the end of a relationship that you're having to focus on now, look through, because it brought up a lot of fighting. It brought up a lot of mental agony, harsh words, cruelty. And that's what I have, but you're alchemizing and blending and becoming something totally new through that process. And you're going to use the guardian of the water to help you to deal with this grief, this defeat, and get some deep inner knowing from underneath the surface. And the swans say there is hope for this partnership, for the swans to come back together. And that is what I see as this message for Virgo. Is very powerful today because you are moving through a heartbreak and through a time of mental defeat, because you have the 7, the deception, lying, stealing, cheating, and then you have this feeling of my way or the highway, narcissistic abuse that led to this love triangle that caused a lot of grief and severance in the heart, and separation and ending. And so that's what I have for you, and to keep on going. And let's get a final card from the angel oracles to be a gift to take away from this meditation on this sorrow and defeat, and how that there has been a lot of generosity coming to you as an influence from your environment. But you've thought about this, your love relationships, your partnerships, and you feel like there's been a lot of lying, stealing, and cheating, even though there's been competition. And you've been trying to heal this and alchemize from whatever this energy of the passion of receiving what you desire, going after your intuitions, being resilient at the foundation for 9 years maybe. And the challenge is this something about commitment, a spiritual commitment, a higher partnership that you're meditating on now. And look for signs and reminders that you're on the right path toward healing this. And you will look for rainbows, birds, feathers, stars, and that will help you to keep on keeping on as you heal from this defeat and sorrow, and learn to alchemize and transform yourself through this process. And so it is. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.